And now we did that because at the time there weren't good natural sheet rock materials. I see now they're making a hemp particle board. And if I were doing this wall today, I would probably use 2x4s on maybe 24 centers, and just have a double wall, because then you could just swing your shutters up against it. And if it's particle board, you can just leave it there if you wanted to, or you can reuse it. But you just screw into that real fast and you're done, and you can start stuffing. So there's a lot of speed to be saved if you can put your studs out. Now, if you can put your studs out to the outside, now you can find them later. You want to hang something, and
yeah, where is it? The stud finder doesn't work.
A lot of times when they were hanging the shelf brackets, I noticed they kind of tried several places before they found it.
I would ask you about your roof too. You had to do, because you ended up in the rainy season when you got started, and you had to put the full roof on.
Well, that's required. That's another problem, is that, if you were making a hemp greenhouse, you'd rather leave the roof off. I mean,
That's what I had to do.
think how easy it would be just to throw the stuff in the attic and stuff all the way to stuff. So really just stuff that last foot up in there. They're up here doing this, and you'd really rather just have the roof off. But these are problems because since Hurricane Andrew, they're very critical on the structures. One of the big problems in Hurricane Andrew is that they had the codes, they just didn't inspect them. And so they were really nailed on inspection. So the inspectors now won't let you do a thing. We had to put in the interior frame, the stud walls, but now you want to put your shutters on it, so we had to cut the stud walls off, put the shutters in, and then reattach the stud walls. So these are issues that building codes put on you that you wouldn't do if you had a world that built hemp greenhouses all the time. So you're living in their world, not our world. And, so then once you've put up your material, you cover it. And if you found an internet site that had cheap tires, and we bought a lot of them, and we hung them up on screws but behind the fascia. And then we could just roll them up during the day and let it dry out, and then drop them at night for the rains. And the rains would come in around 4 o'clock every night, so you could come in the morning and roll up your curtains and then run